So there's a San Diego singer-songwriter that we're pretty proud of, and I asked him one day if we could do one of his songs, if the band could do one of his songs. He said, "Sure, Harry, no problem. Just let me know when you record it." So we're going to do a Dave Howard song, and this is called, and Dave's really a great songwriter, and I love his songs, and I like him a lot. And he and I have actually been talking recently about maybe trying to get together and write some songs together, and I'm really looking forward to that. We'll see what happens with them.
He'll be here in May.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Well, we went to go see him, and I heard his records, you know, and heard about him, but hadn't seen him live, and so we were playing, and then he was playing, and I look over at Harry, and I just go, "He really is the shit, isn't he?"
And I replied, "He is the shit." Right again, dear. We didn't tell that story to Dave, though.
I think he would like it.
So we were at Lestat's recently, right at the day after Christmas, and Folding Mr. Lincoln played there. We had a really nice show, and Lou records it all the time, and we were really on that night, and we played this song that night, and I took Lou's recording and put it into my little recording software program and kind of chopped it all up and faded in and faded out and did all those things and distributed it to the band, and so I said, "Oh, what the heck, I'm going to email a MP3 of that song to Dave just to say, hey, we played it the other night and it sounded pretty good, and thanks a lot." And he goes, "You know, I forgot about that song, Harry." He says, "It's nice to have someone give one of my songs another chance." So this is called Answer the Door.
Oh, yeah.
Say it's hard to know when a love is real. He did a really good job on that and many other songs. So we'll do one more and we'll take our little break. This song is off our first record. It's actually on both records, studio and live. It's called "It Happened Just the Other Day." He was a work of art, you know, a masterpiece. It happened just the other day. You know, I rang twice, but he didn't call. It happened just the other day. Sky rained down over you and I. It happened just the other day. We'll find our way on our own somehow. It happened just the other day. He's not here beside us. He's found a brighter day. He knows that we still miss him. Happened just the other day. Yeah, happened just the other day. I wrote this song for my father, who passed away in October of 2007. And it's not a downer song at all. It's sort of it's like a design tool for me. It was sort of a opportunity for me to think about the remarkable relationship he and I had. And I play this song a lot, and often people will come up to me afterwards and ask me about it, and I'll tell them it's a positive song, and it's a celebratory song. And then I'll hear, well, you know, my uncle passed away, or my wife passed away, and so I don't know. There's been dozens of people who, at the end of the show or at the break, will share that with me, and it's very cool. And when I wrote the song and I played it the first 2 or 3 months, I would be thinking about my father, Hal. And now the song is sort of taking on writers, and I think of a lot of different people now when we play this song. Unconditional love is what he gave to me. It happened just the other day. I called his name, but he's gone away. It happened just the other day. And then the wind blew hard set with one of those odd little songs that just quite isn't finished, but been sitting around for a while. This is called Lynn and Eugene. Rain spills down across the red clay tile. Lynn and Eugene, they sit and talk for a while. They share a few secrets they have now and then. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. The cities have changed, so have the people they've known. The world had hit hard, but together they've grown. They share a few secrets they have now and then. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. He leans to her, he puts his hand on her face. She brushes the tear, falls from his face. Hands on her waist, they move to embrace. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. The road ahead they can't see with their eyes. It's heart on heart that their future relies. They share a few secrets and they have now and then. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. I said to Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. He leans to her, he puts his hand on her face. She brushes a tear, falls from his face. Hands on her waist, they move to embrace. Lynn and Eugene, they're gonna try this again. Eugene, they're gonna try this again. The rain spills down across the red clay tile. Lynn and Eugene, they sit and talk for a while. Might have been a title, but it wasn't a game song. We're going to ask Annie to join us on this song. Annie and Nancy and I played for a year and a half in a string band called Shady Side Players, and well, there was a dubious kind of nature to the band. I will say that, and that's where the word shady came from. But we didn't break any laws.
At least that we knew of.
Yeah.
They weren't laws then.
Right.
Maybe that's why they became laws.
Right. We have to change our name midstream.
So this is an Ian Tyson song, and it's called Someday Soon.
There's a young man that I know, his age is 21, comes from down in southern Colorado, just out of the service, and he's looking for his fun someday soon, going with him someday soon. My My parents cannot stand him, 'cause he rides the rodeo. My father says that he will leave me crying, but I would follow him right down the toughest road I know. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. And when he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just as wild in a younger day. Hey, blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Isn't he good?
I was gonna say we need a drum solo.
When he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he's just as wild in a younger day. Hey, blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's riding in tonight from California. He loves his damned rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon.
Yeah, you ready?
When I'm sitting down, usually when we perform, I'm always standing up, and sitting down, I find myself just like moving around, and I'm used to just dancing. And
Are you ready to dance?
Yeah, are you gonna do your
Yeah,
Irish
your dance floor's been
tonight,
open.
it's pardon.
Your dance floor's been open.
My dance floor has been open.
Yes.
When
Just took a hint.
Mr. Lincoln decides to do that song, I guess we'll do it.
You told him?
Not in front of the company, Annie.
Well, we better get this back to the straight and narrow.
That's why we were called the Shady Side. What song are we doing now? Storms?
Well, we've got to do Sears and Roebuck soup now.
Okay.
Get it back to family time.
So, this song is written by A.J. Roach, who is our latest find, and he is wonderful. He's from West Virginia originally, but I think he lives in New York now. But so we have the CD, and we've been listening to it, and you know all the songs are amazing. And Harry said, "I think we should try this song." And so, as we're playing it, maybe I should wait till the end of the song.
You can say.
Okay. So as it turns out, there is a reference to Sears and Roebuck. It's called Sears and Roebuck Suit. And my dad used to work for Sears and Roebuck and the song's about his dad. So it was fitting that I sang the song.
Of course, I knew all that and was bringing it all together in alignment beautifully because when I had the original idea.
And the moon is aligned with the stars and the lights. Cusp or something like that. With your greased back hair like lightning, and your Sears and Roebuck suit, and your wire-rimmed glasses from the Lions Club, and your dollar store shoes. Well, I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. And I wish it wasn't true. Well, I packed it in for good now, and I'm off to someplace new. By the time I got to Knoxville, Tennessee, I was missing you. Well, I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. And I wish it wasn't true. Things the way that they are, I guess, and there ain't a damn thing I can do. With a soft pack in your pocket and a soreness in your bones, and the blood that runs inside of your veins, it's the same blood as my own. Well, I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. And I wish it wasn't true. Well, I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. I love you more than you love yourself. And I wish it wasn't true.
Check out AJ Roach. He's a young man, and he's got 2 records out now, and they're both
Yeah.
amazing. They're both very good.
He's got that Virginia twang to him.
So this is a brand new song.
What is it called? Angels and Cowboys?
Angels and Cowboys. You can tell we're straying from the set list.
That one.
And we're having polite conversation about the changes.
Wrong drum. New songs, new drums.
So we've played a couple of waltzes tonight, and from Hank Williams and Jeffrey Foucault was a waltz, and I think there was one other one in there. I've always been interested in the Western waltz. Told myself for many years I'd like to get to a point where I could write one, and so this is my first shot at it. It's called Angels and Cowboys. And this is brand new, a couple of weeks old. And I hope I remember all the words. inside my mind. When we were young, we didn't know better. We were fast, fearless and free. And all the trouble we caused on each other could turn a bright day cloudy and gray. These hands were once strong and steady, these footsteps unbridled and free. Now that my journey is ending, I'm just a part of the man that was me. Soon finished with all of my wanderings, at the end of this lonesome highway, I'll sing with the angels and the cowboys in a land where my worries don't stay. All my wanderings soon will be ending. This road's no longer sunny and bright. As I look back over my shoulder, I see shadow thick into night. Soon I'll be finished with all of my wanderings, at the end of this lonesome highway, I'll sing with the angels and the cowboys in a land where my worries don't stay. So lay me down, cover me gently, no tears for this one today. I'm singing with the angels and the cowboys in a place so far away. I get to sing with the angels and the cowboys in a land where my troubles don't stay. Messed up a little bit in there somewhere, but not too bad.
We did. We're supposed to tell them anything. Under the code.
How about saints and sinners?
Saints and sinners.
First Cowboys and Angels, now saints and sinners. All coming together.
Shady side players, right? We've got a theme running.
That out.
So there's another amazing folk artist. Currently, he's originally from Scotland,
Scotland.
and he moved to Canada when he was 10 or 12, so he's a Canadian.
Hey.
And his name is David Francey. And again, if you don't know him, Google him and check him out. He's absolutely amazing.
And he's funny. Like he's really funny because he's talking about him.
Yeah, we have
songs.
2 or 3 of his records, and they're very strong and a very good observer of life and the world around him. And this is a song he wrote called Saints and Sinners.
It was Sunday morning in our town, and I sat on the steps and I stared at the ground.
all the saints being called to morning mass, and off in the distance there rang a bell. Way off in the distance there rang a bell, and it rang for the saints and the sinners as well. Way off in the distance there rang a bell. I remember the lessons of Sunday school, and I can't help but think that I'm the fool. But I've seen no sign of a greater plan, just the joy and the sorrow of my fellow man. And off in the distance there rang a bell. Way off in the distance there rang a bell, and it rang for the saints and the sinners as well. Way off in the distance there rang a bell. And here we stand while life rushes past, between the first breath and the last. And here we stand between east and west, and here we stand between birth and death. I was watching the news the other night. There was a war on the left, there was war on the right, and it's no surprise that it's us or them. It's a long way from heaven to Bethlehem, and off in the distance there rang a bell. Way off in the distance there rang a bell, and it rang for the saints and the sinners as well. Way off in the distance there rang a bell. Way off in the distance there rang a bell. Way off in the distance there rang a bell.
It's a really good one. So check out
Yeah.
David Francey. If you haven't heard him, you'll enjoy everything he does, and he's special that way.
I didn't use my Scottish accent, sorry.
I hear there's Galway on the table.
Okay.
Now,
She's getting serious, taking off her boots now for the dancing.
I heard a band at a farmer's market 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
They were great.
Nancy's back in business.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Right.
In
me
true
too.
form, yes.
Oh, just did it too fast. Oh, better on my drum than on my top. I
Well,
like it
because
there.
the drums were, not any more than the top, right?
Now $300.
Yeah.
300 euros, I think it was.
Right.
Which is more.
Where the
Right.
drum.
So, Crystal, I'm probably going to start where you are.
I'm gonna come right back over here.
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah.
so I'll see if we can do this. I usually play this on the mandolin.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, Harry. You didn't bring your mandolin
It's in
tonight.
the, it's in the
Beautiful
car.
mandolin.
It's in the car.
Jeez.
So this is a Steve Earle song, and it's called The Galway Girl. Steve Earle's another really great American songwriter. Nancy said to me when I first brought Steve Earle records into the house, got a real gruff, kind of grindy, kind of sandpapery voice, and a delivery that's kind of like that too. And she goes, "Oh my God, that guy could use some singing lessons." And I said, "Just listen to his songs." It wasn't long. She was saying, "He's the shit, isn't he?" Yes, dear, he's the shit.
Let's do one of his shitty songs. I think there's one whole album I want to do of his.
So what we're doing is we're waiting for the lyrics to come back to me.
You can't sing it unless...
Line.
I'm thinking too.
Mandolin.
Mandolin, yeah. So,
We're playing a different song. Come around again.
It's all an intro.
Welcome to middle age, Harry.
yeah, I do need the mandolin. This is embarrassing.
I'm trying to think
was
too.
Go to the chorus.
You're playing Redwood.
I'm playing Redwood. Yeah. I automatically go to Redwood when I can't remember lyrics.
Do you know the song? I'll dance while you go to the mandolin.
This is embarrassing.
We'll wait for your mandolin if you'll go get it.
I might have to do that.
Go get it.
What's the
We'll sing a song
Galway?
together, shall we?
Yeah. Yes. She's good at leading music.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I'll get a mandolin, and then we'll be
All
all,
right.
all better. And a mandolin is magic. You'll forget all of this happened.
Erase. Sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, when I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Jenny? So, Steel. Oh, this is Dan.
Dan Tucker?
I was gonna do Lyric Caboose.
Oh.
I don't know it in Dad Gad.
Yeah, you don't speak that language.
Just in time. Oh.
Now let's see what we can do here.
Okay. A, B, C, D.
Keep it going.
When in
Do
doubt,
you
Tell-
do traffic light?
You left it sitting in the car and it's
Yeah.
gonna punish you.
Tell him the mandolin joke now, Harry.
Well, there's two tuba players.
I'm not tuning the mandolin.
There's two tuba players in the car together, and who's driving?
The policeman.
A policeman.
I like that. I gotta remember that one.
So, what's the difference between a
I was gonna tell him.
bagpipe and an onion?
You don't cry when they crush the bagpipe?
Yeah, no one cries when they cut the bagpipe.
Okay, what's the difference between a bass player and a large pepperoni pizza?
A large pepperoni
I heard that.
pizza can feed a family of
That's
touche, Annie, touche.
What is a homeless drummer?
No. What's a
Someone
drummer
lost his
without a
girlfriend.
girlfriend? What's a drummer without a girlfriend? Homeless.
I was telling it my way. What's a homeless drummer? A drummer without a girlfriend. It's the same difference.
tell we're not quite polished up on the jokes.
Stand up is nice.
In Folding Mr. Lincoln, Alicia tells all the jokes.
Yeah.
And, I send her all those instrument jokes I get off the internet,
Oh, yeah?
and she does a pretty good job.
Yeah, there's a whole slew of viola jokes too. That
Oh, everybody hates viola players for some reason.
Yeah.
How do you clear a room of musicians?
Put
And
your
one of
sheet
the
music in
girlfriends
front
show
of
up in a bridal dress.
Oh, that,
yeah.
that video that you two went
Wasn't
around.
that-
Oh, that
my
was
God.
funny.
That
That
was
was-
hysterical. For the latest one I just saw, somebody, I don't know who sent it to me, but it's it's Riverdance playing a song, and it's a guy waiting to use the bathroom, and they're playing. No, it's from Lord of the Dance, and he's doing Irish dancing, but he's holding himself because he's waiting for the bathroom to be open. That was pretty funny. And then the whole troupe comes out and they're all doing it. It's funny. Thanks, guys. Just those things that you see in. Well, this this mandolin was made in Ireland. So we have our Irish instruments to do the Galway girl.
Good now. Sorry about that, everybody.
Okay. We want to see for
Now
that.
you
So
know
we'll
the
see
words.
for anything.
So this mandolin was actually made not far from Galway.
That's true.
So this is called the Galway Girl, and I remember it now. Isn't that something else? You will all forget this
Sure,
happened.
little.
Yep.
Sorry for the brain cells.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk. Hey. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk. It's a fine song. Hey. I asked you friends, what's a fella to do? If her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the salt hill prom with the Galway girl. But we were halfway there when the rain fell down on a day. Hey. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine summer's day. I asked you friends, tell me what would you do? Now if her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I took her hand, yeah, I gave her a whirl. And then I lost my heart to the Galway girl.
She's back.
Thank you.
So when I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. I asked you friends, tell me what would you do? Now if her hair was black and her eyes were blue.
You mine are green.
You know I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, and boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Doesn't make it on a guitar, Harry.
That's
amazing.
Chris will be so happy.
Well, Nancy actually tore had a meniscus tear
Kudos to the surgeon. Woo!
Yeah, in August, and we were performing in Poway at the San Diego Folk Heritage, and she jumped off the
Did
little
that?
stage and
Ooh. Did my kick and came down and went, uh-oh.
so we got all fixed up and
Here's to our health
Ready to go.
recovery.
Yes.
but the last song.
We will?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Redwood.
Okay. So this is a sing-along song. Thank you so much for coming and listening
Yeah, this
tonight.
has
and
been
it's been really
Thank
fun.
you guys,
It's really
yeah.
fun for us.
nice.
Yeah.
And I wrote a song for Melissa. So if you want to hear it, you'll have to buy a CD. We'll do it next time.
So this will be our last song, and we really enjoyed playing here tonight. It's been really fun for us, and thanks again, everybody. So this song is it's called "All the Way to Redwood," and I guess some of you know the story. I'll tell it. We live in South Park, kind of next to Golden Hill, in between Golden Hill and North Park, and the streets there are alphabetical, botanical, or some of the streets are, like in Bankers Hill and Little Italy. So rather than A, B, C, it's Ash, Beach, Cedar, Date. And we had these two retired racing greyhounds that were amazing dogs, and we have just the one left. We had to put Darcy down a little over a year ago. But I walk these dogs in the morning. That's sort of my job. And these dogs just lived for that walk. And they like to walk a lot. They actually like to walk much longer than I liked to walk.
Actually, probably let me run.
But here we are. We live at Elm and 29th, and so I'm at the E Street. And if I didn't walk these dogs to Redwood and back every morning, they were just pissed at me. I was toast. There would be all this protest behavior when I'd get home, you know. I'd look at them and say, "What did you guys do to the bathroom rug?" Or, "That's my new Bill Frisell CD. What did you guys do to that? And why?" So,
If we turn around like at Laurel, that was just way too short. Way too short.
so the joke around our house, and it still is because I walk the one dog, Kaylee. Joke around the house was I'd get back with the dogs and Nancy would look at me and ask,
Did you go all the way to Redwood?
and then we'd know what type of day we were looking at.
Quick, put everything away.
Are you sure? Are you sure you went to Redwood? Are you sure?
No, but Kaylee literally took a CD case and shredded it.
Yeah. No, the dogs, it's funny, I would, if I turned around at Maple or Laurel, Darcy would be spinning
Really
around
dervish.
like, "We're not done yet, we gotta go."
You're going the wrong way.
And Kaylee would just it was like she'd been punished. She was just going,
She would
"Oh
start
my
going
God,
backwards."
we gotta go back already. So, and actually I didn't stop at Redwood. I started to get into shape. And so I would go to Upas on occasion on the weekends. To the U Street.
Show off.
From here all the way to Upas. Change it up a little.
He didn't bring his bazooki.
Next year we're going to do all the way to university. So anyway, this is a fun song. It's one of those songs that kind of came out in 15 or 20 minutes, and there's a lot of sing-along in it, so please join us.
Come on, Daddy, all the way to Redwood.
Early each morning before makes 3. Come on, Daddy, all the way to Redwood. We've been waiting since about 2. Come on, Daddy, all the way to Redwood. Maple and a laurel just won't do. Come on, Daddy, all the way to Redwood. 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 Thanks, David. David Philip, Rettic.
And to Brenda. And to Richard.
That was a lot of fun. That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
There's more food in there.
Yes, yes.